champ. It looks like Tory Lanez is gunning for Kendrick Lamar all the way from jail as he appears on DDG's new record Handling Business, where he says he wants the same problems that Drake got, as if he's gonna handle them. But can he really? Is he ready for this war? Although he has been battle tested, it just seems like he has a savior complex for his friends that just might cost him dearly. Please be advised, the following content is rated F for fiction, which means it's not real. This is all entertainment. It never happened. This is all satire. It's all make-believe out of the mayor's head. Enjoy. It's the mayor. Welcome to Showface News. You can call me what you want, just don't call me woke. And you're not rocking with the town favorite, Showface News. It's Big Gotham. And you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Check it out, gang. Tory Lanez seems to be gunning for Kendrick Lamar all of a sudden, out of nowhere, from jail, by the way, alright? Tory Lanez used to be making some type of comeback, but this time it's in defense of Drake. He says that he wants the same problems that Drake got, as if he can handle those problems. Well, I guess we're gonna see where this goes. He featured on the track Handling Business, alright, by DDG featuring Tory Lanez. And here's exactly what's going on. I want y'all to hit the like and share the video. Take a look. Tory Lanez makes his support for Drake crystal clear on new verse. A once rocky relationship has been solid for years now. Tory Lanez is back with a new verse from behind bars, and unsurprisingly, it stirred up a lot of conversation. Of course, this is not like his Lost Tape series of vault picks and unreleased gems, but a more fresh perspective altogether. One of the most interesting parts of the Brampton rapper and singer's new verse, which lands on DDG's Handling Business, concerns some references to his fellow Canadian Drake. It says, I be up praying and waiting for the day that niggas come for me the way they did Drizzy. He raps on the cut. I got the card in the wallet and Big Brody's problems are my problems, so F how you feeling about it. Brody gonna stand on his own, but 2024 it ain't no fair ones in Toronto. While this is most likely in reference to the explosive battle between Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and so many others this year, it could also be seen as a regular comment on the consequences of fame. Either way, Tory Lanez has come a long way when it comes to the Six God. They previously had beef in the mid-2010s or so, but for years now, they've kept that hatchet buried in the dirt. So as you can see, alright, Tory Lanez seems to be seeking vengeance for Drake, not himself, for Drake, alright? Is this a bright idea for Tory Lanez? Now, a lot of people say, hey, this was generic. He wasn't really speaking about what Drake had going on. He wasn't speaking about Drake and Kendrick. There's absolutely no way. But is that true? It looks like Tory Lanez is having this savior complex where he thinks that he could jump into people's problems and save the day. But can he really do that? Now, we watched Tory Lanez in the past create havoc, destroy rappers. We seen it. We witnessed it. Alright? But these rappers were not on a Kendrick Lamar type of caliber or level for that matter, alright? They were pretty much in the same tier as Tory Lanez, if not lower. It wasn't like he was battling any lyrical giants per se, right? He defeated Joyner Lucas, he defeated Don Q, which, you know, they have their names and all that, but they ain't Kendrick, right? They got a name, but they not Kendrick Lamar. It's different. It hits different. You dig what I'm saying? So how in the world does Tory Lanez even think that he can handle this situation, especially with the impact that Kendrick left after dragging Drake? Alright, I'm not gonna lie. Tory Lanez versus Kendrick sounds very much entertaining. This would probably be a battle that has much more of a competitive nature, alright? Now, some glazers might say, hey, Drake made, you know, him and Kendrick competitive, but he didn't. He got globally canceled as a result of the battle, which is more of an L than it needed to be, if we're gonna be honest, right? Which is mainly Drake's fault, right? Based on his actions, based on what he's doing. But now we got Tory Lanez stepping in, all right? It's Tory Lanez saying, hey, all right, don't worry, Drake, I'm gonna handle your issues. Your issues are my issues. And the only reason that I know for a fact that Tory Lanez is saying that is because Drake sided with him in his case, right? He unfollowed Megan Thee Stallion, pretty much called himself canceling Megan Thee Stallion, shutting her off, right? Cutting ties with Meg for Tory, alright? He rode with Tory, so Tory feels like he owes Drake something for that when he really doesn't, alright? What Drake did was Drake was really just going with what was going on. He probably really didn't even want to unfollow Meg. But then again, he probably did. I mean, Meg doesn't serve him any purpose. She's of age. She's a legal adult. So why would Drake want to even have a relationship with her at all? So he had no problems cutting her off. I mean, that was an easy task for Drake, right? She's not underage. So why in the world would he keep a relationship with her? Doesn't make sense. But here goes Tory, right? Jumping out the window for Drake as it seems, okay? Because what other problems does Drake have besides gambling problems, drinking problems, and the Kendrick problem, right? He got problems, a lot of problems. How is Tory going to manage and handle those issues? That's the main question that I have, all right? I don't see this going in the right direction for Tory Lanez. I mean, he can rap though. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like Tory is not talented. Tory is very much talented, more talented than Drake could ever be, especially in the battle arena. But does he have what it takes to take out the Boogeyman or even come remotely close to what the Boogeyman has in his stock? I don't know. I think Tory should focus on getting out of jail first and foremost. Now, let's get back to this savior complex, because the reason that Tory is even locked up is because of this savior complex. You tried to save the person that actually shot the weapon to hit Megan in the foot, all right? It wasn't you, and you know who did it, and you're actually taking this case, taking this whole sentencing for them, when they should be the ones being sentenced, when they should be the ones in court, not you, champ. You're innocent. So why are you taking up for this person that wouldn't do the same for you in return? Savior complex. And a savior complex is a very, very toxic complex to have, because it's all based on ego. It doesn't mean that you're a good person. It's just based on ego. That's all it is. But taking on King Kendrick, right? Kendrick Lamar, Kennard, do you think that he's going to make it out? Can he last? Can he survive? Listen, I think Tory could survive, but I don't think he's as complex. All right, I don't think he's on that level of lyrical to where he can actually take out K-Dot, right? I don't think he's there yet. K-Dot is very much layered. K-Dot is actually the reason for the quintuple entendre, all right, being a thing of 2024, all right? Having quadruple and 5 meaning punchlines and metaphors. He's just on a different level, man. He's taking it to another place. Like, he's going in super duper deep lyrical thought. I don't think that Tory Lanez can handle this. I don't think Tory Lanez can manage a battle with Kendrick Lamar. Just me personally. I mean, look, like I said, Tory is good at what he does. Tory's a phenomenal, rapper, lyricist, battler. But when we talking about bars, listen, these tailor-made bars coming from Kendrick Lamar is gonna hit a lot harder than what Tory could come up with on his own. I just don't see it happening. But then again, Tory is in jail. Tory does have time to himself, so Tory can be perfecting his craft. He can have something in store, all right? Tory does great things in music, but can he outlast K-Dot is the question. Now, me personally, I don't think that that's gonna happen. I think it'll be better to see him versus Kendrick, because I don't personally believe that, Tory can take low blows, all right? I don't think he'll even do that, but he might. My name is not Tory Lanez. Another thing about Tory Lanez is that Tory Lanez is actually official, okay? Tory Lanez is official, just like Kendrick is official. So I think this will be done in good sport, not anything below the belt. But either way, there's no rules in hip-hop. There's no rules in beef. You can say whatever it is that you desire. Whatever you think is going to win. All right? You can't get mad at what someone has to say. I mean, however you make the war is however you make the war. Now, how it's won is a different ballgame. The people are going to decide who wins at the end of the day. That's just how it's going to go. All right? You can't change these facts. That's just how it's going to go, gang. All right? But at the end of the day, is Tory really ready for these issues? Okay, because he said, look, He said, look, Drake's issues is my issues, okay? So make sure you can handle the issues that Drake has, right? Just make sure you could, because guess what? I don't know when you're coming out of jail, but you can't really do much, from the jail cell, when it comes to a battle. But if you two were to battle, it will be the first time someone battled from behind bars. Okay, that's what it would be. You dig? But man, I don't think that he wants that smoke. But Kendrick definitely has the work ethic and the know-how to have this battle while on tour, while rehearsing for the Super Bowl, while having all of these things on his plate, on his schedule. I believe that Kendrick can still pull off an upset. Still, right? An upset for Drake Glazers, at least. I mean, in this battle, if this battle were to take place, the real underdog would be Tory Lanez, if we're gonna be completely honest, right? Tory is much lower tier than Drake could ever be, or Kendrick. So it's a different type of battle. However, it would only be based on skill, because the level of support that Kendrick has wouldn't even allow Kendrick to lose. Tory has nowhere near the support and fan base or cult following to ever defeat a Kendrick Lamar at all. So even if Tory Lanez were to lyrically on paper stop Kendrick or get the best of Kendrick, the fans won't allow it. Kendrick's fans wouldn't allow him to lose. Anyway, he has the momentum. He is the MVP of hip hop right now. There's no way that even on paper, if Tory Lanez were to stop Kendrick or defeat Kendrick on paper, wouldn't translate to the world well, because the world is still gonna have Kendrick Lamar winning. That's just the name of the game. Favoritism wins, right? Unfortunately, it is a biased game, but we have to be honest, because this is biased, all right? The people have chosen a victor. The people have chosen who is on top right now. So that's the energy right now. Can Tory Lanez match that energy? Can Tory Lanez outdo that? Hey, I guess we'll see in the near future if this is actually a thing. But if Tory Lanez is going to jump out the window, or willing to jump out the window behind Drake, boy, it's gonna be quite the reversal, all right, or the reverse effect that Tory was actually expecting. I'ma just say that. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Who would win in a battle, Tory or Kendrick? And is Tory in over his head if he thinks he's gonna come at Kendrick? You let me know how y'all feel in the comment section. But do the mayor a favor, make sure you hit the like, make sure you share the video, join the Discord link is in the chat, in the comments, and it's always in the description. Make sure you join. We have over 700 plus members. But gang, it's the mayor, the one and only real New York Mayor, F. Eric Adams, and you're rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Make sure y'all hit the like, share the video, subscribe to Showface News now. Ladies and gentlemen, do the mayor a favor and go to showfacenews.com for the brand new mayor merch. Yes, wear the mayor's quotes in style all fall, all winter long. For the remainder of 2024, the mayor will be providing brand new merch each and every month. Alright, look, we have the All Champs tees out right now, as well as the Hug Your Shadow hoodies and tees. Wear the mayor merch in style only at showfacenews.com. Get your orders in, the orders ship fast. Get it right now. Everybody's buying it. Subscribe to the mayor.